Welcome back to Display Trivia. It's my favorite part. Is this your favorite part too, when we spin the wheel and determine how much we're playing for? No? You like when you win the money? Not the fun of the process? That's okay. I'll get a lot out of spinning the wheel. You get a lot out of winning. So, if you haven't done this with us before, here's how it works. As you can see, there's $1,000 slots, $2,500 slots, and $5,000 slots. Whatever we land on, that is your prize. Let's do it. Let's spin the wheel. I just smacked myself on the head trying to pose. Ooh, we're playing for $1,000. We're overdue for a big spin. That means you're going to have to come back tomorrow and play. In the meantime, here's how it's going to work. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, there's going to be 10 questions. You got to answer them all correctly. If you get them right, you win a piece of that $1,000 prize. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Display Tips. Let's get introduced to Profile. Tap the profile on bottom right of screen. Here, you can personalize your display experience. Tap the pencil icon to edit your profile picture, cover photo, basic user info including contact, and link to your other social media accounts. Select your preferred language. Identify top friends and family members. You can also create and manage your communities here. Watch for more tips on Display TV.
Hey y'all! You want to see a magic trick? Welcome to Display Trivia! And ta-da! Your Monday just got a whole lot better. That's it. That's a trick. I turned your frowns upside down. I set the Monday mood. There's a reason Monday sounds like money. And Displayers, it's because tonight I'm giving away $1,000. 10 questions. You'll have 10 seconds to pick your answer and choose wisely, because once you tap, there's no going back. If you miss one, you will no longer be eligible for the money, but I do promise you will leave with a smile if you stay and play along. Okay? You ready to do this? Here we go. Question 1. A type of facial hair that is grown directly above the lip is called mustache, eyebrows, chest hair. A type of facial hair that is grown directly above the lip is called mustache, eyebrows, chest hair. Fare thee well in this quiz tonight. I mean, if we're just getting started with a question like this, then you know tonight is about to get hairy. Hey, relax. This is all about the comb over. Am I waxing poetic here, or are you enjoying this? You know what? Don't answer that. Instead, answer this question. Now, I must ask you a question. Did you get the right answer? It's mustache. Question 2. Which of the following are not typically thought of as recyclable material? Glass, beef tartare, aluminum. Which of the following are not typically thought of as recyclable material? Glass, beef tartare, aluminum. Always remember the 3 R's. Reduce, reuse, recycle. And if you can't remember those 3 R's, remember the other 3 R's. Reading, writing, and arithmetic. There's also the 2 R's, of course, rest and relaxation. But hey, if you can't remember any of those, and if worse comes to worse, just make up your own R's. Rickshaws, rabbits, and race cars, yo. But as this little speech I'm giving would indicate, make sure to always sort out your thoughts and your recyclables. And one bin you're not gonna find to reduce your waste? Beef tartare. No, make sure you eat all of that while it's fresh. Question 3. All of the following are true of honeybee species except they produce honey, their leader is called a king, they build hives. All of the following are true of honeybee species except they produce honey, their leader is called a king, they build hives. Let me tell you all display bees. I think you are just the bee's knees. And you know what's up with the bee's knees? They actually exist. In fact, bees have 6 joints in their legs and 6 legs in total. So you do the math. Them's a lot of knees. 36 on one bee. Dang, bees, you go bees. Not sure if bees have the most knees of any species, but I know you got knees that rhyme. I can't say that about my display bees. Wait, I can! Display bees' knees. And also, like my display bees, they don't have kings. The queens are the ones snacking on that royal jelly. Question 4. This Microsoft program for data organization launched in 1985. Word, Excel, PowerPoint. This Microsoft program for data organization launched in 1985. Word, Excel, PowerPoint. If you're proficient in this, make sure that is at the top of your resume. But why stop there? Put that everywhere. Email signature? Yes. Put it on your dating profiles. Oh, there is nothing more attractive than someone who knows their way around a spreadsheet. Oh my, is it getting warm in here? No, I'm just thinking about that accountant I used to date. Okay, while I cool down, I hope you all excel at this quiz. And if you picked Excel, well, then you're making all the right moves. Much like that accountant I used to date. Oh, I should call him. Question 5. This tie is typically associated with American Southwest culture. Cravat, bolo, bolero. This tie is typically associated with American Southwest culture. Cravat, bolo, bolero. These ties were originally worn by Native Americans, but were later adopted by cowboys, industrialists, and of course, hipsters. But seriously, what good trend haven't hipsters ruined? If speakeasies and rusty vintage typewriters aren't cool anymore, then what is? Don't get tied up here, just answer the question. And speaking of ties, this game will probably end in one as they usually do. But that doesn't make the reward any less special. Money's still money. Can I get an amen? I felt that display bees. The bolo tie is the one we're looking for today. And if you got that right, well, howdy, it's time for question 6. Who is not a creator of the sitcom featuring famous episodes like Bubble Boy and Pirate Shirt? Jerry Seinfeld, Larry David, Chuck Lorre. Who is not a creator of the sitcom featuring famous episodes like Bubble Boy and Pirate Shirt? Jerry Seinfeld, Larry David, Chuck Lorre. Everyone loves sitcoms, but do you know where the name comes from? Sitcom is short for situational comedy. Also, the best way to watch sitcoms is while you sit calmly, of course. See, you come here for the facts, but you stay for Sarah Pribis facts, which are like real facts, but just a little more fun and usually made up, and also just puns. Look, we have a good time. And so did the cast of Seinfeld back in the 90s. Of course, Jerry worked on the show, but it wouldn't have been what it was without Larry David of Curb Your Enthusiasm. A pretty good show. Also pretty good? Question 7. The 2 lower chambers of the human organ responsible for moving blood throughout the body are called ventricles, atria, aorta. The 2 lower chambers of the human organ responsible for moving blood throughout the body are called ventricles, atria, aorta. This organ is pretty darn important. But what's it called? Beats me. Get it? Anyway, the organs you need most right now for trivia are the brain and the thumbs. But how do we get those organs to work? Well, you gotta get that blood flowing. The best way to do that is to get pumped, which is how playing trivia with you all every night makes me feel. Also how I feel? I heart you. The heart's top chambers are called atria, but the bottom 2 are the ventricles, and I can hardly wait to see how you all do in question 8. Protanopia and tritanopia are names for what types of condition? Peptic ulcer disease, color blindness, anxiety. Protanopia and tritanopia are names for what types of condition? Peptic ulcer disease, color blindness, anxiety. The most important rule when you condition? Lather, rinse, repeat. The most important rule when you trivia though? Play, display, get paid. Keep it simple, sillies. KISS, which is what you all deserve when this is over. A kiss, pat on the back, hot fudge sundae. You gotta ask for what you need. Except, don't ask me for the answer. That is the Only thing I cannot help with. Protanopia and tritanopia are not nearly as daunting as they sound, just different forms of color blindness. The answer is crystal clear. Question 9. Which celebrity is associated with a hairstyle named for a mythical mini forest dweller? Amy Winehouse, Bob Marley, Twiggy. Which celebrity is associated with a hairstyle named for a mythical mini forest dweller? Amy Winehouse, Bob Marley, Twiggy. A mythical mini forest dweller. Well, that certainly narrows things down a bit. It's got to be mythical, meaning made up, not real. We also know it needs to be miniature, meaning tiny. Also, it's got to be from the forest, aka a big group of trees. And it's got to dwell. That's probably the most important thing here. Personally, I love to dwell. I currently dwell in New York City, baby. The mythical mini forest dweller, though, say that 4 times fast, mythical mini forest dweller, it's a pixie. And the only figure here who rocked a pixie cut, that was 1960s fashion model Twiggy. Could she be more aptly named? Not sure, but I'm ready to name a winner. It's time for the final question. Question 10. Which of the following was used as a device to secure the legitimacy of the self-crowning of an emperor in 1804? An usufruct, a plebiscite, a sultanate. Which of these are we looking for here? An usufruct, a plebiscite, a sultanate. Which one? Wait, so you can just decide you're the emperor and crown yourself? Okay, well then, cue my entrance. It's Quiz Queen. No, Quiz Empress. Sarah Pribis at your service. Rumor has it this guy was on the short side. Okay, so he was small. Okay, but small can be mighty. Have you had a turmeric ginger cayenne shot first thing in the morning? Okay, then your full body chills shortly thereafter know exactly what I mean by that. Take it from me. Don't take one of those on an empty stomach, then go for a run. Oh, speaking of runs, Napoleon didn't really do that. Nope, just inserted himself and formed a plebiscite to confirm the vote. Guess they figured if you can't beat him, you might as well vote for him. And the votes are in on our end as well. Yes, you did it. You came, you slayed, you displayed your knowledge, and you got paid. We need you back up and in fight and shape again tomorrow, so go hit the showers, displayers. If you don't want to wash your hair, that's fine. I feel you. I am you. And I'll see you tomorrow on display.